This week's Torah is Leon Nishbas Mנחem נחom ben Yehושע HaChode. This week's Parshas is Parshas Yayakel-Pekudei. There was a fascinating story that I'm sure everyone knows. They heard about this past week. That someone, I forgot his first name, Berkowitz, he was supposed to be sentenced for 6 years, whatever it was, for his whole situation, and he ended up being shortened to 2 years. And for those people that don't know, he was also transferred to Odersville instead of being in a crazy prison with crazy people over there. Like, it was tough over there officially, like there was gangs and everything, and he got moved to Odersville. So everyone was wondering, like, what happened? So for those who don't know, I know I wasn't in Lakewood for a while, but I know in Lakewood they had a thing that make Shabbos 2 minutes earlier just for Berkowitz. That's what you have to do. Literally 2 minutes. Like, let's say Shabbos is 5:31, Shkia is 5:31, make Shabbos at 5:29. Just do that. And it went on for a bunch of weeks. And after this whole thing happened, it was very random. All of a sudden, they just transferred him. It was shortened. Everything was amazing. If you think about it, it's a crazy story how Chashav Shabbos is, and you see it from this week's Parsha. What happened this week's Parsha? It says in the beginning of the Parsha, it starts talking about Hashem says you have to build a Mishkan, it's a huge mitzvah and everything. And then all of a sudden, right after, it starts mentioning Shabbos. The basic question is, everyone asks it, that what in the world is going on over here? Why is Hashem mentioning Shabbos right after the Mishkan? What in the world does Shabbos have to do with the Mishkan? Like, very nice, build a Mishkan. All of a sudden it says, oh, by the way, Shabbos, you should watch yourself, a whole thing. So the basic answer is, I'm sure everyone knows, is that the reason why Mishkan and Shabbos is right near each other is because the Mishkan, it's a huge mitzvah. You're supposed to build it. Even Moshe Rabbeinu, he built it and took it down every day. Why did he do that? He did it because every person builds themselves up and they fall automatically. And then what you should do is build yourself up. A lot of people don't build themselves up, but that's what Moshe Rabbeinu was showing. That he built it, then he took it down and rebuilt it. Because why? He built himself up, he fell, and he redid it. And that's what everyone should do. Everyone should learn from that to rebuild yourself. But back to the question, why is the Mishkan near the Shabbos? That's because Shabbos is so chashiv, it's so strong, that you can't even build a Mishkan on Shabbos. I know you might come and say, okay, I'm going to build a Mishkan on Shabbos. But this is what Hashem's telling you. Hashem's telling you you cannot do that. Don't do that. As strong as the Mishkan is, as big of a mitzvah it is, Shabbos overrules it. Shabbos is just that type of mitzvah, where it's just, you just can't do anything against it. And it even says, you should work for 6 days and after build a Mishkan. Why does it say you have to work for 6 days and not build a Mishkan? It says you work for 6 days and then deal with Shabbos. So why in the world does it say work for 6 days and then Shabbos? Just say Shabbos. So the reason is Hashem's saying work for 6 days. Yeah, 100%, go deal with the Mishkan. It's a huge mitzvah to go deal with the Mishkan. Moshe built the Mishkan every day, like we said before. You should do that, and then after, when Shabbos comes, that's when you should go rest. Don't even deal with the Mishkan. I forgot the exact word, but it says another word, which means that you shouldn't even think about the Mishkan over Shabbos. That Shabbos is such a strong day that even the thought about the Mishkan, not supposed to think about it. It's like, I know for myself, my father, there's guys in shul every single week talking about their business deal. This stock went up, that stock went up. The whole kiddush are talking about that. And I always, if I ask my father anything about business, like what's the story with this, what's the story with this, he doesn't say a word. He'll never say a word on Shabbos. He just says, is it Shabbos over yet? And I'll be like, what do you mean? I'll be like, we don't talk about this on Shabbos. Why would I talk about this? As stressful as business is, I don't need to talk about this. I'm dealing with Shabbos. I love Shabbos. And even after Shabbos, a lot of people, I'm sure they go to their emails right away, right? Check their emails sitting on their phone. Take it forever to make Havdalah. Because what do you mean? I have a business I have to run. And right after Shabbos, I have to look at my emails right away. My father, I'm not trying to do like a whole father situation over here, but he doesn't look at his emails right away. He sits here and chills. As much stress as he has, you just chill. You don't think about this, even right after Shabbos. You're right at Shabbos is over, but you're not supposed to think about it. You go back to your business Sunday, Monday, whatever it is. You're stressed. That's what Shabbos is for. You're chilled. Hashem takes care of everything. We have a 3-day yontif coming up in Pesach, right? I'm sure a lot of people don't know that. You think guys are not going to go crazy? These guys are going to go not normal, right? Guys are going to go crazy. They're going to need their phone. The second yontif's over, they're going to quickly go check their phones. I know, every single person's going to. And which is a normal thing. But you just have to know, even though it's not Shabbos, it's yontif, but it's so like chashiv, it's so strong, that I guarantee you Hashem rather you not deal with your business. You're not getting anything done, let's be real, by talking about your business over Shabbos. You're telling this guy, I want to do this business deal, that business deal with you. It's not going to happen. Or as much as it'll happen, it won't work. I hate to say it's not going to work. And then you'll be like, oh yeah, but this guy at work. Okay, fine. Hashem has other plans for him. But the point is that Shabbos is such a strong thing. And it's not a joke. Like we all say, like, a lot of people will be like sitting there and like, oh, okay, my phone's on my bed. Let me just pick it up and throw it on the floor or put it in my drawer. As strong, of course, I'm not saying I wouldn't do that either, but it's Shabbos. Shabbos is strong, and I think everyone should just be mechazik, I guess you could say, or take it to a new level with Shabbos. I'm not saying make Shabbos earlier, just to take it to a new level, just to be I guess, stronger with Shabbos, because that's what Shabbos is. Shabbos is all Hashem. You're supposed to rest in Shabbos. That's what it says. So if you're supposed to rest in Shabbos, Hashem's taking care of everything. And in Hashem, everything will be amazing, and have an amazing Shabbos.